I'm back. Rhodes for the Matrixx and Rhodes show. And I mean, we've seen our beloved properties take a political partisan lean or move or swing. But this is one of the most blatant, appalling things I can ever remember having seen. Should it surprise me? Probably not, considering Star Trek Discovery is a total and complete woke train wreck. But they recently had Stacey Abrams, a left-wing leftist nut job out of Georgia. Oh, just look into her shenanigans around voting. Just look into it. Well, it shouldn't surprise me to see this, that we have a new Star Trek spinoff coming, starring Anson Mount, the guy that was very damn good on Hell on Wheels, the Western that was on, I think it was AMC. It was a show I watched religiously all the way to the end. He was really damn good on there. Well, he stars in this new Star Trek, and it seems they have decided to take Ultra MAGA to the whole next level, because they've put the January 6th riot into this episode, worked it into the Star Trek series, in which they claim January 6th was the start of the Second Civil War. And WW3, by the way. This is crazy as hell. I mean, you can't make this shit up. It's nuts. There's a clip in here. There's a clip, and I'll show it to you. I've got it paused. This is the Post-Millennial. The premiere of Star Trek Strange New Worlds on Paramount Plus Thursday appeared to allege the January 6, 2021 riot at the U.S. Capitol triggered fictitious nuclear WW3 on Earth in the sci-fi series timeline. What? The spinoff from Star Trek Discovery, as if anybody needed that, based in a canon from 1960's original series, showed that the crew of the Enterprise, discovering a pre-warp society that advanced technology in which warring factions on the planet are about to use against each other. Let's look at this. Okay, I can't play a ton of it because I don't want to get demonetized, but let's check this out. There's Anson Mount right there.
Let me show you yours.
Now look at this. Audit the vote. Look at this. Red MAGA hats. I mean, are you kidding me right now? And there's the WW3 nuclear war thing. Right there. I mean, they are literally claiming that the thing at the Capitol, there's the red hats right there. There's the American flag. We've seen it. Audit the vote. I mean, come on. As a peace summit between the two factions began to break down, Captain Christopher Pike, Anson Mount, beams down in the middle of negotiations to show the two sides Earth's history and warns that the planet's current fighting would lead them down the same path as Earth, a, quote, second civil war that became the, quote, eugenics war, and then a nuclear WW3, which resulted in massive loss of life. Pike introduces himself and says, quote, "My people and yours are very much alike." He then shows the faction of leaders, Star Trek's prosperous Earth in this future, and says, quote, "Though we were not always peaceful," he continues, "this is our Earth in 21st century before everything went wrong." The video flashes to images of modern day as Pike says, "It's not like your world today." Pike then says he is going to save our leaders their future, and the video cuts to what appears to be a Save America rally, where thousands of supporters of President Trump are rallied at the eclipse in Washington, D.C., January 6, 2021. Wow. Pike narrates and says, quote, "Our conflict also started with fights for freedom. As in the montage, people are holding American flags, Trump flags, and signs alleging from the rally," and it says, "Audit the vote and criticize Joe Biden, COVID restrictions, and Moderna vaccine." The next image is a noose hanging from gallows in front of the U.S. Capitol, which is spotted during the riot. Pike says, quote, We called it the Second Civil War. As the scene then flashes to what appears to be a social justice march in New York City. Thousands can be seen holding signs, including one that says, "No justice, no peace. In union, there is strength." Pike continues, then the eugenics war, referencing Star Trek timeline events, as the scene then flashes back to the January riot at the U.S. Capitol, where people are in MAGA gear and can be seen scruffling with officers, as Pike says, and finally WW3, a brief glimpse of what seems to be a left-wing riot in the streets. It is very clear there was much more MAGA showings in this clip than there was that one little flash of what could be construed as a left-wing protest. Quote, "This was our last day when Earth we knew ceased to exist before the video shows nuclear explosions destroying cities around the world. By leading with January 6th footage as the starting point of current civil unrest, Star Trek Strange New Worlds is effectively reversing the chronology of modern-day political violence." Pike continued, "What began as an eruption in one nation ended as an eradication of 600,000 species of animal, plants, and 30% of the Earth's population, global suicide." After noting the technology the alien species developed for war, Pike added, "What we gave you was the means to exterminate yourselves, and from the looks at it, you're going to do it." As an image of a destroyed Statue of Liberty in New York City flash on screen, Pike says, "You'll use competing ideas of liberty to bomb each other to rubble just like we did, and then your last day will look just like this as it flashes to the Earth post-nuclear holocaust." Holy crap. Okay. Showrunner Henry Alonzo Myers told TV Line regarding the depiction of January 6th, "We don't want Trek to be alienating. Horse shit. Or you wouldn't have done this. But also, the values of Trek are pretty straightforward." Okay, so look at this. We don't want to be alienating, but also, anytime there's a but, you can kiss my ass. The values of Trek are pretty straightforward. Quote, "We're saying that this is a timeline of a lot of conflict. We felt it couldn't hurt to put that in as a reminder that the path of conflict has consequence. It wasn't a scolding or shaming thing. It was more of trying to say that this is a message we hope will resonate for today." Or completely alienate the people watching your show because you're making a blatant political statement. Good God, they won't learn. None of these franchises will learn. Star Trek, Star Wars, MCU, none of them will learn. Recent spinoffs of Star Trek, most notably Star Trek Discovery, has been criticized as having gone woke. Georgia Democratic gubernatorial candidate Stacey Abrams made a cameo as the president of the United Earth, not the United States, United Earth. In season 4 finale of Star Trek Discovery, Abrams rose to prominence for her refusal to concede the Georgia governor race in 2018. So, that tells you right there. Good God. In Picard, by the way, I haven't watched that. I actually was going to watch it until Doomcock just utterly, Doomcock and Nerdrotic, I think, just absolutely destroyed it. And I said, I'm not wasting my time with this crap. I wanted to see it. I liked Patrick Stewart. I liked his character. It really was the Star Trek that I liked, was The Next Generation. And I was like, no, I'm not doing this to myself again. Whether it's Luke Skywalker and what Rian Johnson did there to Star Wars, and Kathleen Kennedy, I'm just not going to go there. I'm not even going to start consuming that crap, for crying out loud. That's kind of the thing, like, for example, with Batwoman. As soon as I found out Batman sort of gave up, I was like, no, not doing this give up shit like Luke did. I'm out. And we saw how bad that property was. Blatant political statement made by Star Trek Strange New Worlds right here. Brand new spinoff. Let's crater the sumbitch right off the bat with a blatant, strong partisan statement right here. We were hoping it would resonate. Dude, do you not understand that when we see things like this click, it's over? We turn it off. The show is dead to us that quick. Okay? Because you decided to go political. You could have done anything else right there, but you decided to go real world. You tried to pull January 6th into it and click. You just alienated, congratulations, 82 million people. And yeah, I used that math on purpose. Tell me what you think, Matrixx and Rhodes show fans. Wow. By the way, I just got through watching a very interesting documentary on Salem Now. Go check it out. It might enlighten a lot of people. Wow. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.